Hey everybody, Yogi Chevy here, and I have been doing this really cool thing when I bead on the streets. Come on, get out of the way. This is Sweet Pea, and Sweet Pea, come here, Sweet Pea. You can't stand right in front of the camera, honey. You can't, you have to move out of the way. You have to lay down, yes. This is Sweet Pea, and Sweet Pea is so sweet. And Sweet Pea, Sweet Pea is deaf. She is so sweet. Let's see if I get her just to chill with me. You are so awesome. Yes, I love you. You want to listen to me read? I guess Sweet Pea wants her tarot card read, but this is really my tarot card. So what I've been doing is when I bead, I just have a set of tarot cards out, and people pick tarot cards and we read them and we talk about them. And I am offering this as a way of making mullahs, where I have clients who I pick a tarot card and we read it, and then I make a mullah set for them. So I want to make a new mullah set for myself. And so last night I just did this exercise where I picked my own card, and the card that I picked is from the Sacred Path cards, which are Native American tarot cards, and they're super cool because they're kind of educational too. So the card that I picked, which I love, is the giveaway ceremony, which is actually a ceremony that Native Americans used to hold, where the potluck came from, which I think is like super cool. So in this book, it's like they give you a picture of the card, which is the giveaway ceremony, and then they have like a poem or a reading here, and then they just explain it on the other pages. They're a little long. This might take a little bit of time, but it's really a cool reading. So, Aho, child of earth, do you know the secret of the giveaway? The more you release, the more you receive, for that is nature's way. Aho, child of earth, do you believe in reaping what you sow? A drop of wisdom will bring the truth, and you will truly know. So 43, giveaway ceremony, release, the teaching. One of the most important ceremonies in Native American teachings is the giveaway or potluck ceremony. In this ritual, giving away of useful and loved possessions is a form of sharing with others. It is also a sign that the giver is willing to make a sacrifice or surrender a gift to another person without attachment or regret. The Native understanding of sacrifice originally meant to make sacred. It also has a lot of Christian connotations too to it, which is really awesome. To make any act or any gift sacred, one has to complete the action with a joyful heart and a humble attitude. Giving is only one step of the process, and allows the giver to look within so that he or she may examine the growth potential associated with the giveaway, the gift. Many years ago, among the Tlingit Indians of the Northwest, the Raven Clan and Eagle Clan held potluck ceremonies. These clans would gather all they could give those in need. Each time the potluck was held, the clan on the giving end would distribute an even greater amount of goods than they had received in the previous potluck in order to show their appreciation. The United States government put a stop to this ritual in the early 1990s. The government believed that potlucks were getting out of hand because people were giving too much away. The government agents could not conceive of how people who were seemingly poor could take what little they had and give to others, then live with practically nothing. These agents thought the potluck ceremony was a kind of competition that brought shame and poverty to the people. This was far from the truth. In Native tradition, no one is ever abandoned, orphaned, or left without food, dwellings, or help. The understanding among Native people is that when one shares all one has, in order that the people may live, honor, and abundance is brought to the giver. Indians have extended families who adopt many relatives and care for one another. Those who are blessed with possessions and food have always shared those with who are lacking. The medicine wheel may turn around, and the one who is in need today may be blessed with abundance that they may share. The purpose of the giveaway is sharing. The lessons connected to this ceremony teach people how to release the possessions and to let go of the ideas of importance connected with those belongings. The more prized the possession, the greater the sense of ownership, the more the potential the lesson. The giveaway ceremony is never used to get rid of belongings that are no longer functional or badly in need of repair. Some gifts of the giveaway may be especially made for that occasion. To give cast off items is a disgrace to the giver and shows a lack of respect for the receiver. If one cannot give without strings attached, there is no true release, and the sacredness of giving without expectations has been destroyed. The idea of envy and coveting the possessions of another is an alien concept before the invasion of Turtle Island by the White Eyes. Among the tribes of Native America, if everyone was not taken care of, the people lost faith. There was never any justification for some to live in luxury while others of the same tribe starved. The native tradition, a gift giver never thought, in native tradition, a gift is never thought as an obligation or used as a means of controlling a person who receives the gift. The obligatory giving concept came from the boat people, whose ideas were based on European thought, which is that if a person gave a gift, the giver expected something in return. When this manner of giving is experienced, there is no true giveaway or release. When the attachment to material possessions is strong in a person, the favors given to others is heavily laden with expectation and demand. The red race knows that giving is a way of releasing the people's spirit from the attachment to the physical world. In releasing possessions we love dearly, we are able to open our lives for future abundance. Wealth is a measure of many different ways by two-leggeds across the planet. In native tradition, one important measure of wealth is one's ability to assist others. Develop talents and the willingness to use them to aid in need. Set a person apart from others who seek self-gratification. This type of individual is the symbol of a potential leader in a tribe. Selflessness is a tribe that the giving individual is able to stand apart from the attachments of the physical world. Excuse me. The spiritual life of this person is usually well developed and carries the medicine of the ancestors. The concept of Indian giving came from a misunderstanding when a boat person received a giveaway from an Indian who gave the gift later reclaimed it. This manner of taking back the gift is done for a reason. If any item is given to someone who has no use for it, the giver has the right to reclaim the gift and give it to another who will use it. Every substance in our world has a role in creation. We two legs have the ability to assist every part of creation by honoring the particular missions of each one and allowing them to be used. If a clay pot sits on a shelf, it is not used. The mission of the pot has not been honored as sacred and therefore should be passed to someone who will allow it to complete its mission of service. When anything is made by human hands, the medicine of the maker is part of the object created. To wantonly destroy the object would be to destroy the medicine of the maker along with the tool's ability to be used. I'm almost done. Be patient. To be used. The ancestors say that if an object is carelessly broken by a human, the spirit of that object has been killed. To make fun of, criticize, or break break anything that another has created is to destroy oneself. The idea that gifts should be used to their fullest potential has sustained the red race for centuries. In this manner, everyone acknowledges the gifts Great Mystery gives through the field of plenty, as well as the purpose of not accumulating more than one can personally use. The teaching of the giveaway are basic to native understanding. Many other lessons are learned each time one has the opportunity to share and is faced with personal feelings that arise when a decision to give away is made. As we free ourselves from the need to give with strings attached, or the regret that sometimes follows, we are able to release our spirits and allow them to soar beyond the limited understanding of our former selves. I love that. So this is the last part, the application. It's short. The giveaway card spells relief through release. Don't get stuck holding on to anything that no longer serves you. Associations, ideas, habits, and belongings may need to go at this time. Attachment to attitudes like to be needed or liked may no longer serve either. You are being asked to share what you can, give away something that can help someone else, or just let go. Don't hold on so tight. The natural flow of life is quenched when you insist on total control. Isn't that true? In all cases, the giveaway card tells us to release our bond that makes us captive to our own creation. In so doing, we can spread our wings and fly. Remember that generosity is a talent and a virtue that comes from dropping the fear of scarcity and from trusting Great Mystery. So this idea of Great Mystery, which I don't think is an idea, it's truth. And Great Mystery to this particular tribe would be God, and Great Spirit it'd be associated with like Christ energy or Jesus Christ, and then the trilogy of the body. So when we use the Spirit to inhabit us, or Christ energy, we're able to give away things and not be so attached to this physical plane and to all of our possessions. So it's interesting that I pulled this card when I'm making my own mullah, and the mullah that I'm wearing right now, which I love, which was my original crown chakra mullah, has larvakite in it, which is this really cool field spar stone that is really a symbol of like spiritual protection, and protection on like a spiritual level, on a spiritual journey. And it's like this cool, this stone is so beautiful. It's also called moonstone when it's gray like this. It comes in blue and different colors, but this particular set I use gray, larvakite. And then this is, oh my gosh, I can't remember, I forgot the name. It's howlite. And this mullah in particular, I didn't want to sell, and I adopted it as myself because my separation beads around the hemolite are consistent with 3 sets of the hemolite, but my 4th set of hemolite, I didn't have these particular separation beads and couldn't find them again, so I had to use 2 separate ones. So this mullah is roughly probably 2 years old, and I use it to pray with. I use it to do my Wim Hof breathing. I use it to do my yogic breathing. But basically, these are the prayer bead sets. And if you'll notice, these prayer beads are all the exact same size. They're all 8mm rosewood, really pretty beads. Black rose, they're dark rosewood beads. And then I set the prayer beads apart by these little small metal separators, and then a piece of larvakite. And the larvakite aids as guru beads. So, I believe that, we all gurus that we have in this life are just milestones to our own true self, our own true guru that just lives within ourselves. And so when I am on these particular beads, I will just say a set of prayers, and then as I move past them, I'll either breathe this would be 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths, right? All the way to 27. This would, I would breathe or say my mantra through these beads and then get to my larva kite again, and then I'll do it. And I usually do 4 sets. And it takes anywhere from a half hour to 45 minutes. And it's just a reminder to me, you know, my mullahs are always a reminder for me just to stay on the path and to stay humble. And the one thing that I adopt in my daily practice is to observe and serve. And it's just to really be aware and observe my surroundings without talking and the needing to express myself. And to see in any situation where I can be of service first. And I feel that in living that way, it just gives me an abundance of energy, and it's so beautiful in building relationships, and it's really served me well. So I love this tarot card, the giveaway ceremony, and what my mission is now is to build a mullah set that I really love, that I love, and wear it for a while and then find somebody to give that to, the whole set to. But you guys are awesome for listening. I am offering this service, so if you would like to IM me, we can make an appointment and I can do a tarot card reading with you and make you a mullah set. It's $160, and all 30% of everything that I sell goes to the homeless. So to date, we have raised $240 for the homeless. So I'm really excited. I really want to get to like $1,000, and I want to give it to this person that makes backpacks for the homeless. They're $100 a backpack, and then I just want to have a rally in Miami, or I don't know where we're going to have it yet, where we're going to give away those 100 backpacks. So that's what I am striving towards today. That is my goal. And namaste. I love you guys. Stay in spirit, stay in health, and remember how wonderful you are. God bless you. Please like and share. Bye.